I'm Rachel, and today I'm going to show you how to select and resize video clips in Final Cut Pro in your timeline. It's really a super simple tutorial, and we're going to focus on just the basics. Let's get started. I'm going to drag down some clips down to the project timeline. So we have some things here, and as I'm scrolling through using the playhead, I can see that, let's try to find something we want to zoom in on. How about that area right above the door? So when I see this coming up, I'm going to need to cut it and separate it. So I'm going to go up there and find the blade tool. The blade tool is represented by the scissor icon. And select is how you select clips. The little arrow is the select button. And trim also allows you to trim clips. Position, range selection, blade. So we're going to come down to the blade, which is B. So I'm going to hit B. I'm going to hit B on my keyboard, and up comes the scissor icon. So I'm going to clip it right there, move my playhead over a little bit to the last part that I really see that, which is, or just a little area, and I'm going to hit the blade tool again. Now I want to take that little area and zoom in on it. Well, I can see that my playhead is snapping to the before it and after it. Well, how do I change that? You need to come up to the menu on top and turn off snapping. This is under the view menu. Come all the way down and turn off snapping, and that allows you to move your playhead precisely where you want it. Now I need to select this little clip, but my blade tool is still turned on. How do I turn this blade tool off? Well, one way is to come up to your drop-down menu and push the select button. Another way would be, just put it back to blade, is to hit the A, which is the shortcut. So now I can select just this little clip, and that's the clip that I want to transform. Now, if I want to transform it, where do I find the transform tool? Is it here? No. I want to come over here to this menu, and this first little box has a drop-down menu. And here's where we find transform, crop, and distort. I want to transform it so when it turns blue, you know that you're ready to transform. Now, my video clip is taking up the entire space here in my window, and I don't want that because I can't really see where I'm dragging. You see this? You can make it smaller, but you can't see it much bigger. So I'm going to come up here to this drop-down menu and make it much smaller so I can see my entire clip as I rescale it, as I scale it larger. So I'm going to pull on the blue nodule at this corner. I can also pull from this corner, or this corner, or this corner. Now if I pull from one side, look what happens. It's going to distort it, so we don't want to do that. So to hit undo, I'm going to hit Command Z to get it back to my original size. And I'm going to scale this until I see the close-up above the doorway. Now that looks great. Now let's play our clip again and see if it zooms in. There we have it. And then after that clip, it goes right back to the full view of the entire room. So to turn back on snapping, I need to go back up to the view window and make sure I click onto snap. So that is how you resize. Another way to resize, let's just say we want to resize this portion, even though that's not that important, this whole thing. You can come up over here. So we have the transform tool, we have the clip selected, we have the transform tool turned blue, and come up over here to your right menu. Under this icon up top, this is when you're editing clips. This one right here is for color board, this is for audio, and this is for information. So I'm going to go back to the clip and come over to transform. And you see this positioning. This is the X and Y axis where the clip resides. I don't mess with that a whole lot. Rotation, this is important because you could actually rotate it. If your clip came in, say for example, this way, came in as a vertical video, you could alter this. Let's turn this around by 90 degrees and see, say you brought in vertical video that was this way, you need to fix it. You would come over here and figure out the correct angle. You can type in 180, you can go upside down, now we can type in 360 and see what happens. It's right side up again. So that's one way to change the rotation. Another way to change the rotation is to grab this center blue nodule, and you can adjust it if maybe you made your video a little bit crooked when you were filming and you want to adjust your video this way. If you do this, make sure, just hit enter, make sure that your video is not weird like that. So I'm going to hit the transform button again, and I'm going to pull the blue so that all portions of the clip fill the space. So when you're viewing on your YouTube channel, you don't see empty black marks, unless of course you want it that way. Another way is to scale the X factor, and I don't want to keep it this way, so I'm going to hit Command Z to undo what I've done and get it right back to the way I have it. You can also crop your clip. Trim, not. Do we want to crop? Crop it. We want to crop it and make it smaller. Maybe you want to crop in just to this portion. No, we don't want to crop to. Let's crop into just this. So this shows you the thing. And then we hit enter. And that brings a closer up of this stool. So this is a simple way to do a close-up of a clip. I'm going to return the view to fit, and now you can see, let's play this. And here it comes in close-up up to the ear and goes right back to the previous clip. So that's a simple way to get your clip to be zoomed in on what you wanted to look at. Okay, I hope this tutorial has helped you learn how to resize and use the transform tool for your video clips in Final Cut Pro. If you have any further questions, just let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to answer your question in a future video. Thanks so much for watching, and go make some art today.